Hi, this video is on a product rule. Sometimes we have functions that are going to be products of other functions, and we can use product rule to find their derivatives. So this is what the product rule is. You have a derivative of a product of two functions. It's going to be the derivative of the first times the second one plus the first function times the derivative of the second. So if we look at this first example, this is our f of x, this is our g of x. And I always suggest to students, when you do it, you set it up using this template. So in this case, it's going to be something prime times something plus something times something prime. Same thing goes here, and same thing goes here. This takes x squared, this takes sine x, this takes x squared, this takes sine x. Derivative of x squared is 2x. Times sine x, x squared, derivative of sine is cosine x, and there is our answer. Example 2, you have d over dt of 2t to the fourth times ln t. The variable is different, doesn't change anything. Again, set it up as a template, something prime times something plus something times something prime. First parentheses will take the same quantity, 2t to the fourth, 2t to the fourth, and then here we're going to have ln t. Derivative of 2t to the fourth is 8t cubed times ln t plus 2t to the fourth. The derivative of ln t is 1 over t. And when you simplify all that, you're going to end up with 8t cubed ln t plus 2t cubed, and that is the answer here. Example 3, you have d over dt of t cubed times e to the t. Again, we're setting up the template. T cubed, e to the t, t cubed, e to the t. Derivative of t cubed is 3t squared times e to the t, t cubed times derivative of e to the t, which is e to the t, and we are done. And then I have this example 4, which is more of a conceptual problem because we don't have the exact expression here. So we have some function h of x, which is defined as f of x times g of x. We know that f of x and g of x are both differentiable. We know that f of 3 is 5, f prime of 3 is negative 1, g of 3 is 2, and g prime of 3 is negative 2, and we want to write an equation of the line tangent to that. There are two things we need. We need the point and the slope. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to find the point. So x of 3 equals f of 3 times g of 3, and f of 3 is 5, g of 3 is 2, and the value is 10. So our point is 3, 10. Okay? So now we need the derivative. So we need to find h prime. H prime of x, according to the product rule, is going to be f prime of x times g of x plus f of x times g prime of x. So we evaluate that at 3, which is going to be f prime of 3 times g of 3 plus f of 3 times g prime of 3, and we have all these values. F prime of 3 is negative 1, g of 3 is 2, plus f of 3 is 5, and g prime of 3 is negative 2. This is going to give me negative 12. This is our slope. Okay? There is no specific form that we need to write an equation in, so we're just going to use point slope form. Y minus 10 equals negative 12 times x minus 3. This is our equation, and we are done. Okay, I hope this helps.